Hi everyone, my name is Mercedes and welcome to my channel. I will be doing the Disney College Program in fall 2024 and I am super excited for it. This is my second time doing the program. My first time was in fall 2021 where I was doing quick service food and beverage at Oga's Cantina and the milk stand and the carts. It was super fun and I can't wait to go back and do my second program. With that being said, today I wanted to do the DCP tag and just talk a little bit about my first program's experience and this time get myself excited. So the first question is, how did you hear about the Disney College Program? And I actually first heard about it when I was in high school from some of the DCP like vloggers and stuff. Like I just would watch people's videos constantly. I was so excited about it when I first heard about it, and so that was pretty much the only reason why I went to college, was to do the Disney College Program. Which sounds a little silly now that I have graduated. But yeah, that was the first time I heard about the program. It's something I've wanted to do since then. And so on my first program, it was the one right after we came back from COVID, so it was not the full experience, and I was a little disappointed I didn't get to do everything that I really wanted to, so that's something I'm hoping to do this time and why I'm really excited to go back. Yeah, the second question is, how was the interview process? So this time is actually my third time applying. My first time applying, I didn't get in. I was just stuck in the application received part of it for like 2 or 3 months probably, because it was spring 2020 when I applied, and they closed down the program, sent everyone home and stuff, and then they sent the email and they were like, sorry, like we're not doing it. So I didn't really make it past anything after that. But my second time, because it was the first program back from COVID, the interview process was different. And that one, I put in my application and then immediately got, well, not immediately, it was probably like 2 hours later, I got my web-based interview. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically just like one of those like questionnaires. It's like, oh, like I am never late, true or false kind of thing, and it has like, or like how likely, or like how much are you like this, and it has like the 1 to 5 or whatever, stuff like that. So it was super simple, and obviously I passed it because I got in on my program. That was the end of that application. And this one, they decided not to do the web-based interview, but they decided to do the phone interview. So this time I applied, and then I got an email saying that I could sign up for a phone interview, so I signed up for one. That one, it did take a couple weeks, but I also had a problem with my application, so it took a little bit longer for me. But yeah, I finally got my phone interview and then was accepted 2 days later. The phone interview was super easy. I mean, you can look at videos of people doing their interview, you can look up questions, so I prepared a lot. I was really nervous for it, but it wasn't really all that bad, and I mean, I feel like I went pretty well considering I got in. So it wasn't that bad. I don't know. Where were you when you found out? My first program, I was sitting in my mom's living room on the floor. She was at work and I was just like painting, and I was like watching TV or something. I don't know what I was watching, but I got the phone, like I got a notification on my phone for like the email, and it was like, you've been accepted. Immediately started crying. Like this is something I've been wanting for years. I didn't get in on my first try, and so I was like sobbing, but I like kind of didn't know what to do because it wasn't really in my plan. I didn't really think I was gonna get in, and then I also knew that it was kind of a weird time for me to be going, and I'd have to like change all of my plans. So anyway, I started crying. I called my mom, and she basically said, you've wanted to do this for years, like you have to go. And so I did. But yeah, I was really excited about that. This time, I kind of knew that I would be more likely to get in because I've done it before, and typically if you've done it before, like you're more likely to get in again. And so I wasn't as worried about getting accepted. I was a little bit worried, but mainly because I didn't have a backup plan. Like this has been my plan for years, like since I got back from my last program. So this time I was actually at work. I just clocked in, and I told my supervisor, I was like, oh my god, like they're supposed to be doing like an acceptance wave like today, and I'm so nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't have a backup plan. Like, if I don't find out like this week or next week, like I probably didn't get in. And like 2 minutes later, like I turned around to go do something, and I got the notification on my phone, and I literally looked back at them and said, I got in. And yeah, I didn't really cry, but I did go, and I like continued working while I was at work because my job was pretty chill. I called my mom and I was like, guess what? Like, I got in. Like, I can't believe it. Like, yay. Um, and my little sister, who I actually convinced to do the program as well, she got accepted at the same time. So that was super exciting for both of us. We both were trying to like call my mom, and she was super excited for both of us, obviously. Yeah, I'm so excited to do it with her. Okay, what is your preferred role? So in the phone interview, they ask you like what your top three roles are. I said that mine was attractions number one, and then character attendant, and then photo pass photographer. Um, I would probably be okay with like almost anything. I just really want to go back. I want to be at Disney. I am so excited for anything. Like, obviously, I would rather be doing like attractions, but yeah, I'm just really excited. Um, I should hopefully be finding out my role this week, in theory. So, I will be doing a video posting about my reveal. If you follow me on Instagram at Mercedes New Groove, I'm probably going to post another. I already posted it once, but I'm going to post it again. Um, a link to fill out a survey if you want to take some guesses on what my role and location will be. I'm super excited to find out. Um, okay, number 5. How did you find your roommate? So I actually, my first program, I met my roommates on Facebook. Um, but this time, my sorority little is also coming. So my little sister didn't want to room with me because she said that we've shared a room our entire lives basically, so she doesn't want to room with me anymore, which is fair. But that means I'm going to hopefully be rooming with my little, but I haven't found out yet. I'm not for sure, so hopefully we will be, but we'll see. What are you going to miss the most while in the program? Obviously, like, I'm gonna miss my family and friends kind of thing. I'm kind of gonna miss college, like more of like the social aspect. Like, I'm so done with school, I don't want to go back. But I don't know. Number 7. What is your favorite park? So in my last program, I worked at Hollywood Studios, so now it holds a special place in my heart. It's very important to me. But honestly, I don't know. I like all of the parks for like different reasons. Um, I might say Animal Kingdom just because like I like a lot of what it stands for, and like it was one of my favorite parks to go to. Like, I would go there on my last program by myself all the time. I feel like that's a very like, I don't know, fun park to go to by yourself. Whereas like Magic Kingdom and Epcot weren't as fun for me to go by myself. But I mean, I love Magic Kingdom. It's a classic Disney park kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I love them all. But I might say Animal Kingdom right now. That also might change later. Who knows? Not me. So the first thing that you want to do when you get there, um, honestly, because I know how like the first week is like supposed to go, kind of thing. I know the first day I will probably be like setting up my room and grocery shopping, which is not that interesting. But like once that we can like actually start doing things, I think one of the first things I want to do is just go and be in the parks. Maybe okay, actually, I want to go try the gluten-free churros at Animal Kingdom. I think that's where it's at least. I should probably double check because I don't know for sure. But I really, really, really want some churros because ever since I got diagnosed with celiac disease, I haven't been able to have any, and it's kind of sad. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. And I mean, number 9 is what's number 1 on your bucket list. That might be number 1, but also I think just doing all the things that I couldn't do in my last program, because like because of COVID, they still had all the COVID protocols in place. Like, I never got to like hug Mickey Mouse, and I feel like that's a really important part of my program. So I'm hoping to do that, but also there's been a lot of new rides that have opened, and so I really want to go like ride those rides, like Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and I mean now Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think there's a couple other ones. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but I think just going doing all those things I didn't get to on my first program and getting the full experience is, I guess it's not really like a bucket list item necessarily, but yeah, that good enough. And then the last question is one thing that you hope to accomplish or take away from the program, and I think that is most, for me at least, because I'm wanting to do this program as more of like a career development kind of thing this time. Um, I am hoping that I can get some like networking and connections kind of things out of this program and like learn more about what exactly I want to do and figure all of that out. But also, I want like the memories and I want friends and stuff from this program. Like, it's really important to me. Disney's a very important place to me. I love the way they tell stories and I want to keep working there and figuring all this stuff out with them. So, hopefully, just figuring out what I want to do and how I'm gonna do it is probably the biggest thing. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you subscribe and keep watching my videos. I will be posting more this time. And if I'm not, someone start like harassing me or something, like find me on Instagram, send me messages, because I need someone to keep me accountable, because I don't know. I don't really remember what exactly happened in my last program, but I just kind of stopped, and I don't want to do that this time. I want to have all the memories and vlogs and stuff from it. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!